Like, look at this. It's me, Mario. me, Mario. Okay. Welcome to Setup Addicts episode number 7. I hope you guys are doing well. By the way, I don't know if I should say this. All right, I'm going to say it. Spider-Man dies in Endgame. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously not. He has movies coming up. Anyways, if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitch. We're live every Saturday at 1 p.m. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff is right down here, and it's down here the whole show. Links are down below in the description. But let's not waste any time hopping into the first set of the day, submitted by David, who's 30. Used Setup for gaming and work, and he's planning to swap the desk for a badass dinner table, but he is rather satisfied with his setup. The only thing he really seems to regret is his PC case. Now, when I look at this, I don't think of, wow, that PC case, golly, it's so ugly. No, I actually kind of think it works. I mean, yeah, you could always get a bigger and better or different case. I mean, that's the beauty of life. You keep changing things out, but I don't think that's like really ruining anything for you. And additionally, I don't think that the desk is really anything to complain about. I think a huge badass dinner table, according to his words, would be awesome, but I also think that might be complete overkill. I would have to see what you're going to do with it and how you're going to expand your setup, because just a single ultra wide on a dinner table might not make sense. I don't know. I just think that you kind of have things going pretty well for you right now, and the desktop seems to fit everything you need without seeming overwhelmed or like, you know, cluttered. If anything, before the desk, maybe get rid of whatever the hell these speakers are. Looks like somebody with like a kind of face, and they look like little like creatures. I don't know. Very interesting. But I like these little candle lamp light thingamajiggies. I like the stand off to the side. By the way, this is from IKEA. It's about $3 or something like that. Highly recommended. If you guys have a mixer in your setup, or even a tablet like this, or I don't know, really anything you put on a stand, this is something that you should get. It's so cheap. Next time you're at IKEA, if you have one near you, go check it out for sure. But looking at this, I just think a dinner table could be complete overkill unless you start expanding and adding and things like that. But this is probably the cutest cable management photo we've ever gotten. I mean, wow, that is adorable. And it makes me sad because my dog is dead, guys. I know I keep saying that and people are like, stop saying that, but it's hard because it's like, you know, very sad. Anyways, cable management though could be cleaned up just a little bit. I think really just these little thingamajiggies right here. Just whip. See what I'm doing? Take it. Whip, 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 whip. That'll make a big difference. Because these are really the only things you're going to see. And at least like slap a Velcro on that bitch and push it off to the side. It'll look really nice. But yeah, I mean, dog. So yeah, final setup picture for this guy is one of the shelves on the right side. I like it. Simple. It's like some VR stuff. I did not know Acer did reality stuff. Interesting. But cool. I think if we take a further look back, it's nice. Yeah, the cable hanging there, whatever. But hey, man, not a bad setup at all. I think the brick wall helps. Very simple. I would love to see what you do with it in the future. But with that said, let's hop on over to the next set of the day, submitted by Mitch, who's 18. You set it for gaming, watching, media, and video editing. Whew, okay, well, this is, I feel like this is a more like legitimate setup. Like, not that the other one wasn't, but this seems like, yeah, this is in my bedroom. I'm 18, bro. My parents are annoying the shit out of me. Or it also kind of looks like he's at college, but I don't know. I don't know the guy, but taking a look at this is very interesting, very simple. I think the desk is super cool. I don't know if anyone else agrees. It just looks really nice. It's a good size. And you did some nice little modifications to have like a little charging station over here. And I mean, that's a really cool headphone stand as well. Little desk risers, nice. I think the desk is pretty awesome. Taking a closer look at the setup itself, you know, yeah, the guitar seems like it's kind of crammed into like a interesting spot, but really it's nice and to the point. I don't have much to complain about. There's really not much going on here. Soundbar, yeah, some people can say that it's a little overkill. a little large given the situation, but I think it's fine. It's a little, I mean, you're probably, if you play anything super loud, all of a sudden your hands are just like, you know, getting a nice little fan action on them. But for the most part, pretty straightforward. Further back is where we really get the rest of the idea of the room, because you wonder, this is one thing I always wonder, is how does the rest of the room look? And most of the time we don't get a good image of that. Now, I'm kind of surprised at what was on the other wall. I didn't think there would be a TV or, you know, fish tank or anything like that, but I think it's pretty cool. Like at night, there's a lot of different lights, you know, the Himalayan salt lamp, and it just seems like a cool place to hang out. And also, I think that the wall art, it's not my favorite. I personally wouldn't choose it, but he did give it a little bit of space. Normally people space it out a little bit more, but it works. What do you guys think? Is this a nice little touch for his room? Does it work? What would you change in terms of things on display? And let's see, I think we have 4 photos. So, oh yeah, cable management. First off, what a weird trash can. I feel like it's kind of like, doesn't defeat the purpose having like slits in it. I don't know. Obviously you're not putting something in that can fall through that, except for whatever this is. This zip tie thing fell out. Jeez. But it's pretty nice. It's nothing to like, you know, brag about, but it's getting the job done, I guess. And then I like this. I don't know if this is standard in the desk or you mounted this here, but either way, very nice. And yeah, the ceiling light is pretty gnarly. Not bad at all. Very cool setup. I don't really have much to like complain about. I think, yeah, monitors would be like the next thing I would do. Like just a single ultra wide would look so clean here. This is pretty empty. I mean, really the desk is empty, but this is pretty empty. Maybe spacing things out a little bit, like putting the salt lamp over here. I don't know. I think it's, for what you have in the situation you're in, it's pretty straightforward and pretty solid. Not much to complain about. Moving on to the next setup of the day, submitted by Tyler, who's 20. You set it for gaming, YouTube, and video editing. Now, what's crazy about him is he absolutely hates Overwatch with a burning passion. He literally hates it so much that he decided to put it on every single wallpaper, and also put it on every single peripheral ever. I mean, the Razer Overwatch mouse and keyboard and mouse pad. And I mean, this guy hates Overwatch. Obviously not. Now, what's interesting about his situation is he didn't really say anything about it, but I would assume that this is either he gets the family room, living room situation, or he's living in like an apartment in a house kind of situation, because look at this. This is like the back door or lower door, you know, like when there's 2 main entrances. I don't know. It seems like he's in the apartment section of a house. That doesn't mean he's necessarily not living with his parents or whatever the case is, but doesn't it seem like that? I don't know. One thing that is interesting is upon entering this room, you're greeted by a rock band drum set. Yeah. Okay. And then, you know, very nice place to relax. And I actually think this is pretty sick. I mean, it looks like it's from the 40s. Look at those bezels. They're fatter than your mom, brother. I know people have been wanting me to say that. I haven't said it in a bit, but there you go. And then really, God, look at that. Like, out of all the places you could have put it, you put it there. I mean, really. Is that the Xbox? Oh my God. Is that the Xbox One on the floor too? Hi, my name's Tyler, and I have a really cool entertainment stand that looks like it's falling apart, and I'm not going to put anything inside of it that's supposed to go in it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to right click. Like, what is going through this? Like, I love the stickers. I'm going to leave it on. Honestly, dude, what the hell is going through your mind? I honestly did not realize that when I was looking at the pictures earlier. What the frickety frick? Doesn't it look like it's falling apart? I don't know if it's just like slightly open or what's going on. I don't know, brother, but I think something needs to be done here, to say the least. And then this is like, I mean, this is kind of like overkill. What do you like, flowers? Little loser. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Where am I? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. He also has a zebra floor mat, so I'm not really going to judge this guy too much. But really, as far as the setup, I'm sorry, I'm taking way too much time. Again, we all know this is so unnecessary. You're a fan of Overwatch. Why do we need to put bajillion boxes of the literally, oh yes, my iPhone and my my Hypo 212 Evo, even though literally your PC is right here, brother. Okay, So I think getting rid of all this stuff, okay? And then I think just putting some Overwatch pop vinyls, Overwatch little figures, Overwatch, the Blizzard store has some really cool stuff. I think it would look so awesome. Also, now this could just be me, but I think the shelf is about 37 miles too high up. So maybe bring it back down to earth, closer to your actual monitors, and that would be awesome. And someone just said, BC just said, needs more orange. Yeah, totally. I think that one thing that's wrong with, like, this picture looks great, but then as you start to go further back, this seems very sterile. Like, if you were to put any other color in this room, like, Jesus would just be like, bro, you're going to hell. All right. How dare you put color in this room? But yeah, I think what's nice about the setup itself is the simplicity. But then you look at the speakers. I don't know if it's like a shrine for the GameCube. You play like some old school GameCube music and like the water speaker dances, and it's like a ritual thing. But I don't think this is ideal right here. I think this needs to be fixed. Especially if you're using this for your computer, then there's a lot of issues here. But yeah, I think there's cable management that can be worked on. It is kind of tight. If someone actually wanted to watch TV and you were on your setup, that's an issue. But again, I don't know if this is literally just yours. I don't know. There's a lot that can be fixed here. Just because you have matching stuff and clean walls and whatnot doesn't mean your setup's amazing. And then C-Steph says, I don't understand why people put empty boxes on shelves. It's trash on the wall. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to keep boxes for selling, later down the road, or I don't know, just whatever reason you keep boxes, then put it in a closet. Don't put it on display, especially if the product is quite literally right below it. Anyways, let's move on to the next set of the day, submitted by Malachi, who's 16, who's set up for gaming, YouTube, and music, and he loves the show. He was on the show when he was 14. He's upgraded and come a far way with his setup, and he's planning on getting more monitors and a better desk. Also, this is my TV setup / gaming setup too. So taking a look here, we have 4 photos, this, and this. Now, this also very sterile, but then he adds in the color, the posters, all the LEDs and stuff, just really makes a big difference and kind of takes you away from that. Now, the other thing I want to say is this does look like an IKEA catalog. And is there anything wrong with that? No, there's not. But I think the more and more you add to it, like you're planning on, will make a big difference. Yeah, that third monitor to finish, if they're all matching, would be like amazing. But I'm more so talking about personality, little thingamajiggies, accessories. Anyone could go out and buy this. Simple desk from IKEA. Pop a NZXT case on there, some Logitech Z333 speakers, Snowball, some Syndicate posters, and all of a sudden, holy crap, call me Malachi. Am I right, guys? No? Okay. But yeah, there's not a lot that makes it yours or makes it unique, but you did a great job with keeping it simple and clean and to the point, and not having just obnoxious amount of cables spewing out all over the place. Although there's not many cables to deal with, you did a great job. And I don't really have complaints. People are kind of pissed off about the fact that this is not centered. Although it could be the TV. Yeah, it is the TV. Durr. It could be the picture, but I do see, just looking at the wire mold and then the logo of the TV, a little bit of an issue. But I like what you're going for here. It seems very nice. It just seems like the problem with this is you're trying too hard to make this like, I don't know, like other people's setups that you've seen. They get all the views and they put like, my super dope IKEA setup. And it's like, oh, that's super cool. But then there's like nothing anywhere. Malachi, you're 16, bro. When I was 16, I had my little Legos, my little Barney doll. Not actually, but honestly, put something there. Like, I just feel like this isn't a 16-year-old setup. So yeah, I mean, you could have this nice IKEA white clean look and blah, 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 but do you really need to keep it sterile? You're not taking blood from people in here. So I think just add to it, make it yours. Stop trying to be like other people. Be like Malachi. Anyways, moving on to the next set of the day, submitted by Ruben, who's 25. You set up for gaming, productivity, and YouTube. Now, if you were here for the last stream, we were looking at this setup. I was saying how much I love the wallpaper. I love the vibes. I love the nano leaf. I love the desktop. I like, yes, this is IKEA. Yes, is another simple setup, but look what he does. He adds little things that makes it his. Like, I don't know where I would get half of this crap, and yeah, maybe putting the box there isn't ideal, but at least it's one box compared to 47 boxes. And it is just great, little plant, little vibes, very nice. But we could look at other stuff going on. He's got his little closet over here, but he's not obstructing it. Something we normally see is people have to kind of obstruct their English, Matt. Jesus Christ. They obstruct their closet because they have no other choice, but he was able to make it work. And we see from the angle, the shelf here in the corner, very nice. This guy did a better job with Overwatch than the other one. No, I'm just kidding. But just very cool, unique little things that kind of pop. And then he's got a gun if anyone tries to break in. Bang, bang, pop, pop. And then he has another desk over here, which we don't really get a great look at, I believe, in the other photos either. So didn't really look too much at it. Like, see, this is the best, but it was darker. Like the cable management. I don't know the situation here, but this kind of ruined his setup, I think. And if I was still doing scores, I would kind of be a bitch and be like, yep, there goes your cable management score. I don't care what this looks like. You got dicks, brother. Yeah, I don't know the situation there. Oh, girlfriends. He's in the chat. Girlfriends. Well, tell your girlfriend that if she's going to sit next to this, she's got to work on this. Okay? I tried not to show it. Yeah, I could tell from the other photos, but this one kind of got you. But man, you have to show it. You have to show the night photo because the nano leaf comes into full effect. You see this wallpaper, which by the way, he posted the wallpaper. Maybe when the video comes out on YouTube, he can post a link for it for you guys because it is super high quality. It's like 7,000 by like 4,000 or some crazy thing like that. So most people can use it. Just super nice. I love even just a little accent light here makes a big difference. And then of course this part, whoo baby, I like it. Ooh baby. I'm gonna stop doing that. This is super cool. Like this is awesome. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Looks like, a display case of very important things that no one else can get. And I just like this because this is his. This isn't something that I could just go buy and replicate. Like all this stuff is his. And it just seems very chill. And just awesome. Very, 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 very cool. There's really not much to say about it. People can say whatever they want. If he had a bigger TV, the nano leaf wouldn't really work. The soundbar, personally, I'm not like a huge fan of having like the soundbar setup, but I've never really had like a super nice soundbar. So I'm sure, he has a really great sound. I don't know. Again, it's kind of difficult because if he had like studio monitors, you're covering up the nano leaf. I don't know. I think just considering what he has and where he put it, it works great. Now what's with the two subwoofers? Maybe I'm missing something. I'm not an audiophile, but I'm an audiophile. Was that not funny, guys? All right. So anyways, I was just going to see if he said anything in the chat before I go. Footrest. Are those footrests? Storage shelves? They're literally footrests. So you don't have a subwoofer. Why are your footrests so big and resemble subwoofers? Wow, they literally are just footrests. He made it. Okay, so I guess you have, if you made it, I'm sure it meets your requirements. Anyways, okay. Well, I'm going to stop talking now and move on to the next setup of the day. Submitted by Peter, who's 14. You set it for gaming, schoolwork, and video production. Very interesting. You know what? Again, this seems like a 14-year-old setup, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's like, wow, this is pretty cool. Like this is a 14-year-old who actually has interests and actually likes things, unlike Malachi, who's like he could eat off his floor. So yes, it's fun to have this amazing, crazy looking setup that people are just blown away by, but then you also miss out on like actually being a kid. And so this for a 14-year-old I think is awesome, although it does kind of make me cringe in certain ways. I think back to when I was 14 and this just, way better. Just this section over here alone makes the setup. I mean, look at all the old school stuff he's got. I mean, look how old this Wii U is. I'm just kidding. But I love it. The desk and the entertainment center, yes, those are the things holding you back. Because if we all think about it, and let's say he had a longer, like crazy, even just like a countertop desk, you know, he could really make for an amazing setup. Like he has all the little accessories and things that he could possibly need. Like, look at this. It's me, Mario. me, Mario. Okay. Super cool. Like the little shelves and even like putting stickers. Normally people would cringe, but like I actually think that's kind of cool. It kind of works. You know, the posters, all the stuff on the wall. Like that's awesome, dude. I'm totally for it. I think this is an amazing setup. And I think before you want to go and buy a new monitor or a secondary monitor or upgrade anything else in your setup, literally just get a new desk and a new entertainment setup, or get a 2-in-1 kind of situation and then see what your setup looks like. Because yeah, right now, your left hand is quite literally falling off the desk up against your PC. Not ideal. Yeah, your mic arm is not the best thing ever, but I think actually getting a new desk will completely fix all of these issues. And if not, it'll set you up to fix them, because then you get a mic arm that clamps to your desk and blah, blah, blah. But dude, Peter, awesome setup. So much potential. I can't wait to see you get new furniture. Hopefully that you, I mean, if instead of getting a game, maybe buy a desk, you know what I'm saying? Also not sure about the TV up here, but I'm going to pretend like it's not there. Yeah. But man, I feel like your friends probably love going to your house because there's like so many different things to play and just a cool place to hang out. So great job, Peter. Seriously, really, really like it. But with that said, guys, that is it for this episode of Setup Addicts. Episode number 7 is in the books, April 27, 2019. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what happened last episode. No one watched it. But I think it also had to do with the fact that I'm now banned from live streaming. I don't know for how long, but I played like 5 seconds of a copyrighted song and YouTube was like, I don't care. You've been on this platform for 47 years and never had any strike or anything against your channel. Get off my freaking platform, bitch. And then they like decided to not give my video to anyone, which they've been doing anyway. And also my channel's just beyond dead and no one cares about me, but it's fine, man. I do this for fun, man. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I don't know. Anyways, that. I should definitely end the show now while I'm ahead. Well, I'm not ahead, but okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all the stuff down below. Submit your setup. We have tons of submissions, but most of them, most of them I have to respond. I still haven't responded in like a month, so I'm sorry. Join the Discord. Post your setup there. Make sure it's good on the Discord before submitting it, because everyone's going to be brutally honest on the setups channel on Discord. Discord.gg/mad. Join the Facebook group. Same thing. Those people are a little more harsh though. They will make you cry, or they've just made me cry, and I'm hoping they do it to you too. And I'm not, you know. Anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. That's it. See you next time.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.